English Heritage would like to build a visitor centre, which is essentially a ticketing area and a shop, but which is nothing wrong with that, but they want to actually build it into the mound at Cliffords Tower, and that was something that was met with a huge sense of disbelief, that how could they even suggest such a thing. But unfortunately it got planning permission, but since then there's been lots of people, nearly 4,000 people signed a petition, lots of people objected at planning permission, and during the consultation there were huge amounts of disbelief and negative comments about it, but nonetheless we are where we are. The planning permission was given, but just last week we heard that the result of the judicial review will now go to appeal, and that will be heard sometime in the next weeks, months, not quite sure. It's been almost a year since the planning permission was given, and the consultation was a few months prior to that. So the actual battle, so to speak, or the campaign, has been on the go for about a year now. This was restored to its medieval form after the prison was demolished in the 1930s, and it's this form that everybody loves, and this is the classic view that people are very fond of, and to build into the motte, people just couldn't believe that this was being suggested. I mean, it is a beautiful place and it needs to be respected, and the law said it should be respected. So we're trying to use the law to stop this from happening. I think it would be something that people hated, something that people regretted having been built, that they would ask for it to be demolished fairly soon after it were built. And the point is that there is a much better alternative. We have the Castle car park is due to be redeveloped, and that is the best place for it. Why put it in the worst place when you've got a better place for a visitor centre? I'm an independent councillor on York City Council, but I'm doing this as a local resident. I'm not doing this as a councillor. This isn't about me. It's about the fact that there are thousands of people in York that are very upset about the possibility of this happening, and we're fighting a legal battle to try to turn around a decision that was made, I think, a very bad decision that was made with a flawed process, and I think it needs to be turned round, and I think that there are much better alternatives. We've got a very ugly car park that is due to go, and that is the perfect place to put your visitor centre. Do not put it in the motte. That is a disgrace.